boy twice and saw the boy walk angrily out of the house.
Right.
What does that prove?
Well, it doesn't exactly prove anything. It's just part of the picture. I didn't say it proved anything.
Anything else?
No.
Look, most of it's been said already. We could talk about this thing all night, but I think we're just wasting our time.
I don't, neither do I. Go on.
Look at the kid's record. He's been arrested for mugging, he stole a car. I think they even said he's standing guy.
They did.
At 15, he was in juvie and he was picked up for a knife fight.
And they sent him to juvie for stabbing somebody.
This is a very fine boy.
Ever since he was 5 years old, his father beat him daily. He used his fists.
So would I on a kid like that.
You're right. It's the kids. But where they are, you know? They don't listen. I had the kid. When he was 8 years old, he ran away from a fight. I saw him. I was so ashamed. I told him right out, I'm going to make a man out of you, or I'm going to bust you open in little pieces trying. When he was 15, he hit me in the face. He's big, you know? Haven't seen him in 3 years. Rocky kid. I hate tough kids. You work your heart out. All right, let's get on with it. We're missing the point here. This boy, let's say he's a product of a filthy neighborhood in a broken home. We can't help that. We aren't here to go into reasons why the ghetto is breeding grounds for criminals. They just are. I know it, and you know it.
You said it there. I don't want any part of it. Believe me.
I've lived in the ghetto all my life. I used to play in a backyard that was filled with garbage. Maybe it still smells on me.
Now, let's be reasonable. There's nothing personal.
There is something personal.
Calm down, man. Let's not be so sensitive.
Why not?
All right, can we get on with it? I gotta go home. It's hot in here, you know?
Let's stop the argument. We're wasting time. It's your turn.
All right. I had a peculiar feeling about this trial. I felt as the defense counsel never conducted a thorough cross-examination. So many questions were never answered.
Although that doesn't prove my opinion of the guilt of the boy, I agree with you that the counsel was bad. Yeah, we agree. Right?
Don't y'all see? This is a vital point.
I don't see it.
You know, did somebody else need to talk? Was it you? Have you talked yet?
No.
What about facts?
So many questions were never answered.
What about the questions that were answered? For instance, let's take that little switchblade.
All right, let's talk about it. Miss Foreman, I'd like to see it again.
We all know what it looks like. I don't know why I have to see it again. The switchblade is a pretty strong piece of evidence in this case. Don't y'all agree?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Now let's get the order of events correct as they relate to the switchblade.
Well, the boy did admit going out of his house at around 8 after being slapped by his father.
Or punch.
Or punch. He went to a neighborhood store to buy a switchblade. The storekeeper identified the knife as one of the kind. Why did the boy get it?
As a present for a friend, he says.
Am I right so far? You bet he's right. You listen to this man. He knows what he's talking about. Next, the boy claims that on his way home, the switchblade found a hole in his coat pocket. Then he never saw it. Now there's the story, ladies and gentlemen. You know what actually happened? The boy went home, stabbed his father, and even remembered to wipe the fingerprints off. Everyone involved in this case identified this knife. Aren't you trying to make us believe you're pretty incredible coincidence?
No, I'm just saying that it's possible that the boy lost tonight, and, well, someone stabbed his father with a similar knife.
Look at this knife. It's a very unusual knife. Aren't you trying to make us believe it's a pretty incredible coincidence?
No, I'm just saying it's possible.
You're not saying it's not possible. What are you doing?
How do you get that in here?
What is this? Who do you think you are?
Look at it. It's the same knife.
Quiet. Let's be quiet.
Where'd you get it?
I got it at a gas station around the corner from the boiler. It cost me $10.
Now you listen to me.
I'm listening.
You pulled a real smart trick here, but you proved absolutely zero. Maybe there are 10 knives like that. So what?
Maybe there are.
The kid's guilty, and you know it.
And maybe he's not guilty. Maybe he did go to the movies, and maybe he's not lying. And maybe the reason no one at the movies remember him is because he snuck into the movies. Is there anyone here who's never snuck into the movies once or twice when they were young?
I didn't.
Really? Not even once?
We didn't have movies.
Oh.
Anyway, do you think the boy's story, do you think he's telling the truth?
Now that's a stupid question. You know he lied.
What about you?
You know my answer. He lied.
And you?
I don't know.
Now wait a minute, what are you, the guy's lawyer? Look, there's 11 of us in this room who think he's guilty. You're alone. What are you trying to accomplish? If you want to hang this jury, he'll be tried again and found guilty as sure as he's born.
You're probably right.
So what are you going to do about it? We could be here all night.
It's only one night a man may die.
Oh, come on.
Well, yes, this is true.
I think we ought to get on with it now.
Yeah.
Look, the kid bought a switchblade that night, but we don't know where he really was. At the movies?
Earlier that night, the kid and his father did have a fight.
Although that doesn't prove anything.
Still, you know.
Look, I have a proposition to make. I want the 11 of you to vote by secret ballot. I'll abstain. If there's still 11 votes for guilty, I won't stand alone. And we'll take in a guilty verdict right now.
All right, let's do it.
Guilty, 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 guilty,
That's 6.
please. Guilty,
Hopefully we can get out of here.
guilty,
I want
guilty,
to.
not guilty, guilty.
How do you like that?
All right, if it wasn't, I think you've got a right to know.
Blackout. Okay. Take a quick break, guys. Fast. Talk to each other about things that happened. Alex, I saw your face. I know what happened. Tell Ty. Cody. Tell Zeke to relax.